Wow. The trust with Gigas. Personal matchup win rate 25%. Let's go. Both divine rulers. But seriously, Dylan. Ik ben half geneigd om jou gewoon 60 euro te geven om te zeggen van fuck it, koop jezelf een controller. Like the thing why, Dylan, is the exact same reason I'm holding this limit. Because I want the Dutch Tekken scene, and by extension the Belgium Tekken scene, which I honestly care a little bit less about. I'm a nationalist. But like, wow, that's a sick combo. Ooh, shame. That's like, I want our scene to be as strong as possible, and then to have one of our strong competitors not have a viable means of play is unacceptable. I'm willing to pay money to fix that. Ooh, nice duck. Does he get the kill? No! Wait, why did that what? Why did that back 1-2 whiff? No! Oh my god, the parry! Like, I hope you understand that part of my line of thinking. Like, all I do is to make our scene the strongest it can possibly be, and these tournaments are definitely a part of what I'm doing. Oh no, it should get stronger together, but when it comes down to it, I will genuinely pick the Netherlands over Belgium if I have to choose between the two. Yeah, like, people, it's not that I think that I say fuck Belgium in favor of Netherlands. It's more like I want to help both because, you know, Benelux, but if I have to genuinely pick, and I can only pick between Belgium and the Netherlands, I will go Netherlands. Like, just as I would assume the Belgium would do for their own scene. Yeah. No, like, thank you for understanding. Like, I appreciate that you guys understand. Like, this tournament is for, to put it bluntly, NL first and Belgium second, but it is for both. Yeah, as Tazio says, like, between us we're rivals, outside we're the one and the same. I can appreciate that mindset. Ooh, does he get it? No, he dies. Trust takes it. First one goes to the Trust. For the record, this one is still, let me check. This one is still first to two. First to two. If Luxembourg actually has players I know, I would invite them, but I don't know anyone from Luxembourg. That's my problem. Ignore the things that they're saying in the lobby, that doesn't matter. Tekken is Tekken. I want our scene to be as strong as it possibly can. That's all I want. That's the whole point of this tournament, is to keep people at least some sort of pressure to improve. That is it. Yeah, like, indeed, KGM, fun. That's the whole thing of why I do this. The whole like idea of why I started this was because I wanted to give some place for people to have pressure to improve in this period. Like, for instance, the match I lost 5-0 to Exist yesterday again at the Tatakai. The only thing I was genuinely focused about was figuring out how I could properly deal with his sidestep right duck against Leo's options. That's all I was doing. But when people say, for instance, I saw Peter Jump say this, like, why does he do these dumbass combos? I wasn't even close to thinking about my own combos. All I was thinking about was just, how do I deal with this specific thing that he's doing correctly against me? That is all. That is all I want from these tournaments too. Yeah, like, I agree. Hence, I made this Benelux because I had a feeling that if I only picked the Netherlands, I wouldn't have enough players to genuinely make people want to improve. By adding in Belgium and by extension Luxembourg, if I ever fucking know a player from that place, I would allow people to genuinely play against people they usually don't play against, and get a feeling of at what point they can improve. Which genuinely has been working in the exact point I've wanted to do. Which is fun. Yeah, key charge, but you know, it's Kertia versus the Trust. I wouldn't be surprised if they are in voice chat with each other. They are probably on voice chat with one another in some call. Ooh, is that gonna hit? I think he might be able to. He wasn't able to block? Aren't you able to cancel that? I see Tekken as sort of teams that play against one another, or how do I put this? You've got Team Netherlands against Team Belgium just based on practically national pride. That's it. Then it is players against countries, but when it comes to facilitating people to try their best, putting it country against country is an additional point of pressure, whereas where people can push themselves to improve. If that makes sense. Like, I understand that, Pika, but to me, how I see the mechanics of how people work is that if you give them a team to work around, like say Team Belgium against Team Netherlands, like how you can how you saw Akuman react earlier in this tournament, that is a additional point of belonging / pressure to improve that helps people push themselves further. So putting Belgium against the Netherlands is an additional pressure on the Belgian and the Netherlands people to be even better than they are now. That's the entire point of this. And of course Luxembourg, if Luxembourg is there, but you know, Luxembourg is like 10 people in total. Like, who of those 10 people even plays Tekken? Like, it all depends on the skill where you're looking. On the skill when you look Benelux, you definitely get Netherlands against Belgium. But when you look at the scale of EU, you've got Benelux against the EU. It's all like, but on the smaller scale you look, the more pressure of improvement you get. It's all about creating as much pressure on the genuinely serious players as I could possibly make to make them improve as much as they can. It's all about creating the pressure required for improvement. Because on your own, it's genuinely difficult to do. But when you got a pressure like, I want to win X, Y, and Z, it's way easier to push yourself harder than it is without those. Also, there's a game going on. Ooh, floats, but doesn't get, what is it, 2-4? Like, I can assume that's also one of the reasons behind the Tataka rank is to make the Netherlands as strong as they could possibly be by giving them enough additional pressure to improve. Yeah, this is probably my favorite Kuma preset. It's sick. Nah, wait, it's not my favorite, it's my second favorite. My favorite is the one where he has like the, what is it, battle armor? Like, all about, like, everything we can do now is to make our scene as strong as it could possibly be. Laziness cannot be, what is it, controlled and condoned. If you're lazy, you don't deserve to win, is how I think about it. If you're good enough, but if you're not good, you have to put in the effort. If you are good, you still have to put in the effort to get the results. Yeah, exactly, Kertia. Ooh, what? I did not expect that one. If I have to put a main on the Trust, it's probably Jack. I don't know why he didn't pick Jack here, but Kuma. But then again, what you have to realize is that the Trust, Kertia, and... The Trust, Kertia, TGA, and Exist are usually in the same voice call. So, if I have to guess, they have played against each other a lot, and the Trust knows that the bear works against Kertia. Which, except for this round, has proven to itself to be true. And some people just have multiple characters they play and play competently, which I genuinely cannot understand. I can barely play Leo right, and I'm a one-trick pony. Don't know how people can have multiple characters. It's just alien to me. Good pressure, and the Trust takes it. 2-1. Kertia, don't spoil it for the chat, please. Have some respect for our viewers. And it's now the Trust against Pika. This will be an interesting match. This one is first to 3 to Trust. This one is first to 3. This is losers finals, yes. Because you're up against the loser of winners finals.